Assalamualaikum dan hai semua, apa khabar? Today's lesson is part 3 of vocabulary for opposite words. You could watch the videos of opposite words under this playlist in ilearnmalay channel. As you might have known already, learning opposite words and knowing how to apply them correctly in a sentence has a huge benefit, especially if you practice them immediately with a native speaker. Don't forget that you could practice them with me. Check out the link here to book a class. Let's go straight to our first pair of opposite words in today's lesson. Baik, baik. Buruk, buruk. Baik means good or kind. Buruk means bad, old, ugly. In part 2, we have discussed the word baik versus jahat. You can watch the lesson from the link above. Baik and jahat are used to describe the character or the action of a person or an animal. But today we will study the opposite of baik versus buruk and how are they applied in sentences in today's lesson. Baik, awak boleh mula. Baik, awak boleh mula. Good, you can start. Baik could also means alright. Sometimes we add the extra particle lah or la after the word baik. For example, baiklah, awak boleh mula. Here, it is not appropriate to translate the word baik as kind in this sentence. Awak means you, boleh means can or able to, and mula means to start. Let's look at the sentence with the opposite word buruk. Saya ada berita buruk. Saya ada berita buruk. I have bad news. Saya ada means I have, berita means news, and buruk means bad. Buruk can also be used for things. For example, kereta buruk. Kereta buruk. Old car. Buruk here means the state of the car could be bad, broken down, or pretty useless. Not an antique car with high value. Another example is muka buruk. Muka buruk. Ugly face. Although we could use the word buruk to describe the features of a person, but try not to use this word at a person. Instead, just say tak cantik. Tak cantik, which means not pretty. The next pair of opposite words are luar, luar, dalam, dalam. Luar means out or outside. Dalam means in or inside. Let's look at the sentences. Tadi, Ali ada dekat luar rumah. Just now, Ali was outside of the house. Tadi means just now or earlier. Ali is a male's name. Ada means to be at when it is used before the word dekat or kat or di. Luar means out or outside. Luar rumah means outside the house. Sekarang, Ali ada dekat dalam rumah. Sekarang, Ali ada dekat dalam rumah. Now, Ali is inside the house. Sekarang means now. Dalam means in or inside. Dalam rumah means inside the house. Now let's learn another meaning of dalam. The next pair of opposite words are dalam, dalam, cetek, cetek. Dalam means deep, cetek means shallow. Jangan masuk, kolam ni dalam. Jangan masuk, kolam ni dalam. Don't enter, this pool is deep. Jangan means don't, masuk means to enter, to go in. Kolam ni means this pool, dalam means deep. Kolam tu cetek, kolam tu cetek. That pool is shallow. Kolam tu means that pool and cetek means shallow. The next pair of opposite words are gemuk, gemuk, kurus, 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 kurus. Gemuk means to be fat and kurus or kurus to be slim or thin. Kenapa gemuk sangat? Kenapa gemuk sangat? Why are you so fat? Here it is said to the second person and naturally directed to a close person, because if you say this to a stranger, you are considered as rude. It is common in spoken Malay to drop the pronouns when it is clear to both of the speakers who is the speaker and who is the listener. Saya and awak in most of the conversation would be dropped unless it is needed to clarify something in the conversation. Let's go to the sentence for kurus or kurus. Awak nampak kurus. Awak nampak kurus. You look slim. Nampak means to look as or seem. It gives the impression of being something or having a particular quality. You could use this phrase, awak nampak, plus the adjective, to assert your thoughts towards the person without being so direct. The next pair of opposite words are berat, berat, ringan, ringan. Berat means heavy. Ringan means light. Beratnya batu ni. Beratnya batu ni. This rock is so heavy. Batu ni means this rock. Beratnya means so heavy. When you attach the suffix nya to an adjective, berat, it means someone or something is having that attribute, berat, and using nya will emphasize and intensify the attribute. This is often used colloquially. Please watch this lesson on the link above for more details. Bag ni ringan. Bag ni ringan. This bag is light. Bag in Malay could be used to refer to handbag, suitcase, or backpack. Before we move on to the next set of words, don't forget, jangan lupa, please help the channel to grow by doing the followings. Terima kasih banyak. The next pair of opposite words are menarik, menarik, bosan, bosan. Menarik means interesting. Bosan means bored or boring. Menariknya kartun ni. Menariknya kartun ni. This cartoon is so interesting. Again, we attach the suffix nya here to the word menarik. Menariknya means so interesting. Kartun ni means this cartoon. Bosan, saya tak nak baca. Bosan, saya tak nak baca. I'm bored. I don't want to read. Boring, book. I don't want to read it. When the person says the word bosan, he or she could refer to either that he or she is bored or the book is a boring book. Saya tak nak means I don't want, and baca means to read. The next pair of opposite words are awal, lewat, lewat. Awal means early, lewat means late. Saya balik awal hari ni. Saya balik awal hari ni. Today, I go home early. Saya means I, balik means to go home, awal means early, and hari ni means today. You could use this sentence with your colleagues, for example. Jangan tidur lewat. Jangan tidur lewat. Don't sleep late. Jangan means don't. Tidur or tidur means to sleep, and lewat means late. Mothers normally use this sentence to remind their kids, right? The next pair of opposite words are sini, sini, sana, sana. Sini means here. Sana means there or over there. Cik, boleh pilih baju di sini. Cik, boleh pilih baju di sini. Means you can choose the clothes here. Cik means miss. Boleh means can or able to. Pilih means to choose. Baju is the generic word used for any type of clothes, and the particle di plus sini means here. Di is the correct particle used with positional or directional word. However, colloquially, the word dekat or kat is commonly used instead, as in this example. Ada duit dekat sana lah. Ada duit dekat sana lah. There is money over there. There is money there. Ada means there is. Duit means money. Dekat sana means there or over there. Lah is added as an emphasis in colloquial Malay. In this context, due to the excitement of encountering money on the road or on the floor. The next pair of opposite words are jauh, jauh, dekat, dekat. Jauh means far, dekat means near. Bendera tu jauh dari saya. Bendera tu jauh dari saya. That flag is far from me. Bendera tu means that flag. Jauh means far. Dari means from. And saya means me. Rumah Ali dan Abu sangat dekat. Rumah Ali dan Abu sangat dekat. Ali and Abu's homes are very near. Rumah means home or house. Ali, Abu are common male names. Sangat means very, and dekat means near. And the final pair of opposite words in today's lesson are tinggi, tinggi, rendah, rendah. Tinggi means tall. rendah means short or low. Ali lebih tinggi dari Jenny. Ali lebih tinggi dari Jenny. Ali is taller than Jenny. Lebih means more. Lebih tinggi means taller. Dari Jenny means from Jenny or than Jenny. On the contrary, Jenny lebih rendah dari Ali. Jenny lebih rendah dari Ali. Jenny is shorter than Ali. Lebih rendah means shorter. Alright, that would be all for today. I hope you have learned something useful from today's lesson. And don't forget to support the channel so many more could learn Malay. For those who wants to practice speaking Malay with me, please check out my site at linktree/ilearnmalay. Terima kasih sangat-sangat dan sampai jumpa lagi.